Hello and welcome back to Master Duel Masochist. If you don't know what we're doing here, we start off with 5 Master packs, and every time we win, we open up a new pack to hopefully upgrade our deck. If you like what you're seeing and if you're watching it on YouTube, consider subscribing. Alright, with that out of the way, a quick summary from last time. We didn't pull too much stuff yesterday. We are diamond again, thankfully. It took some time, that's for sure. We got Maizen. Right, I should have used Maizen. I forgot that I got Maizen. That was a good thumbnail. We got Fire King Sanctuary, which is pretty good for the future. Put a pin into that. We got Carnet, the Eternal Machine, which is fine, generally speaking. But it's too late for this one. And we got the second Axel Star, the Synchro Dragon, which, you know, whatever. Alright, then let me think real quick. So we could play this deck today, but I don't want to. What I want to do is I want to do like a fun version of Chaos Angel Turbo, because like we maybe could make it to we maybe could make it to Master this month, but you know, I somehow don't believe it. Something's telling me that ain't gonna happen, so I guess let's have some fun, at least for today, right? At least for today. So let's copy this deck. Let's go and edit it. Call it Chaos Angel Turbo. Wait, then again, wait. I think I have a better idea. I have a better engine for this. We will delete this deck. Alright. Then we're gonna copy... Where is it? This deck. Hello, Sophia. How are you doing? You believe in me, Scoot? Thank you. Hi, how are you doing as well? I mean, I think we could get like diamonds 4 to 3 without problems, but I always feel like bad for people watching because they have to watch like the same deck every time. So I think let's keep it a bit spicy, right? Let's copy this one. I wanted to copy this one, and let's play a... The problem is, like, this feels like a really good version of it already, right? I just need some fours. And then I want to play basically Chaos Angel Turbo again. I mean, this is a fiend that I could stack with it. And then we're just gonna put in, like, every single good... every single good... Oh, damn, this is kind of rough, right? So, revival card that we have. Okay, I don't believe that these are too good. Let's do it like this. No, we just... I don't know, Clockwork Knight. It's not a bit too cheeky. Yeah, let's do another deck for today. Is there anything besides like this that I could put in to get Chaos Angel back? Being except... Wait. You can banish this 10 times. Or banished. It needs to be banished. I guess I could like summon this one back. So in theory I could like banish this one, then get this one back and have it be destroyed again. That, I guess that's fine. It ain't that good, but I guess it's fine. TP isn't that good because I need like other send things and I don't have like that many good ones as far as I know. Then I need like revival stuff, right? So Call by the Grave, right? Call of the Haunted, sorry. I have 3 now. Sure, let's go. The idea will be to get Chaos Angel back as many times as we can to trigger its effect. That's the idea for today. There's no full loss in here. Wait. So we need 4s. Good 4s. I guess this is an A. It would work out. No DPs? Yeah, whatever. I thought about putting DPs in, but that's kind of... We'll be losing. Like, later down the line, I guess we'll be playing, like, a good deck again, but Chaos Angel Turbo V5. Then let's put in some going second cards, I guess. Then again, with this version of the deck, we don't need any. Okay, so we need some good level 4s. Agent deck? Hold up. Agents. Wait. I think my agents aren't that good though, but Angens, sure. Agent. Why am I only getting the protector? I have more. Oh, it's just agent. Oh, all right. Yeah. I don't have a shine ball as far as I know. Yeah. Somehow I didn't open one. I mean, I have the Hyperion, I think. Yeah, I have the Hyperion, not the Master Flare. Aha! Double Helix, Super Agent, get it? I think this isn't too workable, I feel like. Unfortunately. Isn't there like more like revival stuff? And I need like a few 4s. But then again, will that come up that often? Probably not, right? This one probably will come up more often. So what were like the revival spells? Special summon from the graveyard, special summon from UI. And let's do trap card. Not that it's good, but I just want to Chaos Angel my opponent like 16,000 times. I think that will be the first thing that we'll do today. I think that's fun. Am I like forgetting some revival stuff? Yo, wait, Altergeist Manifestation? Crazy, insane, bonkers. Okay, you know what? I'm not searching anymore. let's run it with this. Wait. Is this good enough? Have I forgotten something? I don't think so. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's play the Chaos Angel version 5. Somebody in the YouTube comments was like, dude, I'm missing Chaos Angel. And I'm like, you know what? True. You're right. You're right when you were saying that. Alright. Let me cook. Alright, I'm letting them cook. If it's lame, I swear I will concede instantly. If I see you go into Moon of the Closed Heaven, into Requiem, I will give up. I'm not letting you cook. If it's something cool, I'm letting you cook. Alright, opponent, Dultaning, go. It's your time to shine. You can do it. They have the sleeves already. Oh, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. Alright. No. You're not... No, sorry. You're talking about cooking and then I have to watch a Fiendsmith combo? No, you're out. You're instantly out. You're just out. You just lost the most important part of the cook. It's Punk anyway. It's Punk Fiendsmith. Do you think this is cooking? I'm sorry. Am I too harsh? Am I too harsh? I don't know. I don't think so. Let me cook, and the first card that they activate is Fiendsmith Engraver. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Okay, so what I need for this deck is Muckracker from the Underworld. Don't I have, by the way? I have Tour Guide, right? They disconnected, or the server doesn't respond, I guess. Alright, yeah, server, no response. Called a Yu-Gi-Oh player, no response. Alright. Okay, am I allowed to go for my goat? Alright, we're in. We're in. Okay. Lord. And then I guess I have to Chandelier. I guess Call of the Haunted is the worst one. This is Peak. Peak. You may not like it, but this is Peak. And yeah. Alright. Dear opponent. So I kinda need to punishment something, get the level 3 back. Alright, Faithful Adventure. Do you kiss your mother with that mouth? Alright. Add one monster dimension token, which is the Enchantress. And they put one card back. Oh, never mind. Banish the card from the graveyard and then get the right, and then they do their right stuff, and then they, I don't know, then Rite of Aramasir, then they activate the Rite of Aramasir, and then they get a token. Alright, alright. It's not destroyed, alright. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. I'm sending you. So they're allowed to put it to their hand, the Draco back. I'm gonna get the Chandelier back. Called by? Are you lame, dude? Are you actually that lame? Wait, I can revive it? Oh, that's funny. You know what? I will revive it. To save my Chandelier. Alright. Unfortunately, I can't get it back into my hand. But at least we got the Cult by out. Taking their soul. Alright. Razin. Sure. I can activate it. That's funny. Okay, they have one fire, but 3 unknowns. They're staking their soul, man. Such a cool card art, I feel like. Versus. Alright. Let's see what they're made of. Special summon, sure. They have some response. I guess it's like some of their freaky cards. Triple tag. What are you gonna do? Draw 2. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. What can you realistically draw here that's worse than the situation that's already at hand, you know? It won't get that much worse than this. Alright, let's see. Casteurize, right? Razin. Alright, so I'm going to guess something, okay? I think doing this is probably good. Yeah. Do they have a second one? No, alright. Good. They haven't normaled yet, so they still have their normal. The important part, I feel like, was, you know, they probably want to do some cheeky stuff, right? The Rock. Call him Dwayne. Oh my god, they get one special summon here. That's it. No, that can't be it, right? That can't be it. There's no way that that is it. Yeah, I thought so. Special summon Vanquish Soul. Alright. Razin. Cannot one, sure. So they're gonna get one. But at least, you know, I think we lose, by the way. I just, you know, need to show the meme deck off. So yeah. Alright. They are adding a heavy burger. I wish the situation wouldn't be this brutal, but they also kind of, you know, had like everything they needed. But my deck isn't good in this situation anyway, so. The set card is interesting because it doesn't make like any sense to me to set there. Alright, I can welcome Labyrinth, get the lady. Alright. I swear if they banish the lady, I will flip it. Get the lady, activate Lord, set one, and then the lady's protected. And it needs to be something that I can activate, right? Link to. Okay, Little Knight doesn't like do jack shit. Battle phase, sure. We will lose the Chandelier. I mean, it is what it is, right? I guess while they're preoccupied. Yeah. Maxi. Aren't you a obnoxious person? Right, let's get the 7 then. Because I don't want to special summon once more. You could Little Knight away our 2 cards. So they could special summon Heavy Burger on my turn, right? Yeah, they can. They're thinking here about something. I should have put this card into this column, by the way, I realized. I mean, I could, in theory, Chandelier, right? Yeah, let's do it. All right. So let's get the second Welcome Lab. And let's get the prison. All right. I'm gonna just, you know, special summon the... So they have a dark in hand, I know that. All right. Let's activate Welcome Lab. I swear to God if I get ashed here. So they're special summoning their guy. Alright. I guess they want to pop my 2/8. I guess that's the idea. Alright. Alright, it's a lady. I will just beat over these two. Question is, what's the set card, right? So they're gonna Book of Moon one of my cards. Wait. Doesn't this target? Okay. Alright. But that's it, right? Okay. I'm just clearing the stuff. Beating over this one. And then beating over this one. Because sure, Little Knight is obnoxious, but it isn't like get recursion obnoxious, so. Okay. Small world, sure. But that's a -2, right? So what can they like get here that's a problem? Right, they only have one card left in a deck that needs to combo stuff. I guess they could get a Razin somehow, probably, maybe. Razin, then add one, and then go from there depending on what the last card is. Okay, but they need to banish the Razin now. So what are they getting? Mad Love, alright. Mad Love. They can add one spell trap, sure. They're getting this Snow Devil. In your hand. Okay, they won't have this, right? Water Enchantress again. I guess they get a bounce, and that's kind of obnoxious. The problem is the lady is like face down. Link 1, sure. Rock of the Vanquisher. Oh, that's so obnoxious. At least they don't get like... They gave up. I get it. My deck is too good. I get it. I get it. There was no way in hell to out Chaos Angel Turbo, I guess. There was like no way in hell to out Chaos Angel Turbo. Look, they even had like 60 million ones. Yeah. Alright. Let's just get our pack, right? As easy as that, right? I didn't even sweat like at all. It was so easy. Give me a barrier statue. Hero Tempest. Link Apple. And reveal this banish one random. Otherwise, the thing is, I would like play this card like eons ago, right? Now I think my deck is consistent enough to be like, no, it's good. All right, White Whale, Bridge Shield. Can manage one. Indra Zombie negate. Negate. Send this card to the graveyard. It isn't that bad. I didn't want to click that. Right, what does White Whale do again? Your Pokemon cannot until the end of the damage step. If this card equip monster negate attack. Until the end of damage step, if this card can destroy all. I mean, it isn't bad, but you know, I don't know. Like, it's a really bad Feather Duster, but it's a brick if you draw it, and that's kind of bad. And that feels bad. Alright. We won. We won against... We somehow won a game. Which we shouldn't have, if you ask me. They should have just played it out and just won from there, right? Alright. Going second. Alright. I'm ready. I'm so ready to go second. Look at me opening full loss. 3 full loss. God damn it. Alright. At least Bunny Blast can, like, get something, right? Alright, Fenrir. Maybe if I activate Stovetorby, they would want to banish one of their own cards. Maybe that's an option. Alright, they send the Engraver, Link the Lacrima. They get the Coffin. They use the Coffin to go into the Engraver. Shuffle back, unfortunately, to get their something. Wait, what? Moon? Oh, I guess that's... But that's like... You lose Fenrir for that. Okay, you lost me. You lost me officially. Fenrir also didn't add anything, by the way. I just want to comment on that. Okay, this needs to become a Requiem. It needs to. I guess it's for Lacrima to be engraven. They have together with the Requiem. I guess that's the reason why they did that, right? All right, never mind. I lied. I'm sorry, I just straight up lied. But they will do still Requiem with this, get the second engraver, and then overlay, right? Okay, I mean they spent 1, 2, 3. What's happening? They can't use a sequence here. Oh, never mind. Oh no, they can. Never. I lied. I was thinking of the wrong effect. I'm sorry. All right, this guy is now untargetable. No. No, dude. No. Okay. Why is this getting worse and worse? From a field perspective. Alright. They get a Lacrima. They already used the Requiem though. They can't, right? Because they shuffled back. Okay, Necroquip, I guess. Alright. I guess it's a Necroquip. What? Oh, what? What? Oh my god. The worst part is, you know, some Lacrimas sent this one, Link one, this, and then you still have like the Fenrir. They don't have a Necroquip, I guess. Alright, let's get our pack. It's kind of insane to me that Plat 3 or Plat 4 is harder than Diamond 5. It's kind of crazy to me. It feels incredible to legitimately have... I feel like people are misplaying more often in Diamond 5 than in Plat 3 or 4, right? Not that it's perfect. Oh, wait. 3 SRs? Ooh, leg. Perfect. Finally! Finally! We only need 2 more pieces of the puzzle. Deep Sea Repetitor. Deep Sea... It needs Deep Sea Diva. At least, you know, Deep Sea Diva itself gets hurt in Fury. Discard one. This card gains the center can target special summon. So you're waterlocked. I mean, it's okay, I guess. This isn't the one that they use for tier, right? No. Wait. Hold up. This card's good. Hold up, this card's good. Battleland Boxer Nova Kaiser. This is a highlight for sure. During your opponent's turn, you can manage this card from the graveyard. Excavate the top card of your deck. If it's a normal trap, set it, and it can be activated this turn. This card then to the graveyard. You can look at the top 3 cards. Yeah. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty good for every labyrinth related thing that we have, right? So if I need to think about the way I want to build this slowly but surely, but yeah, it's good in here. It would be good in here, but I don't want to deal with, you know, thinking. So yeah, let's get into it. This deck is too good. Do you see the win rate? 66%? Oh my. What was that? All right. Something fell down. I don't know what it was. Something fell down. We're going second. But, oh wait. This is... this card isn't usable in this one. All right. They're drawing. Holy hell. I love Diamond 5. All right. Reload. Yo, they have the soccer ball. Roar. What did you pull? Oh yeah, I can show you. Hello, by the way. I got King Jack back, which is pretty good. Angel Trumpeteer. I saw this one. Which deck was this? This is obviously like a Primite deck. All right. That's an 11. EP, sure. All right. Unaffected. That's a bit of a problem. Did I get the Primite engine? Yeah, sure. It's pretty fun if you ask me. Pretty fun engine. All right, how do we out this? 6 cards. The problem is like I need to jank them with their LP, right? So hold up. I have an idea. Maybe I can jank them here. There's a good way of doing it. Oh, I banished Trident. Obviously, I did. Are you gonna get the attack? All right, that's good. So I'm gonna attack into it, right? Yeah. Raigeki. Now that's funny. I wish I wouldn't have banished the Trident. That would have been so good here, but alas, let's just set it, I guess. All right, go ahead. Their Ascendant of Thunders are down. They're down. All right. They special summon, I guess, another Dragon Pit Magician. Alright. Okay. Let's check if they have the Drill Beam, right? Dude, Diamond 5 is the best. I'm telling you. Diamond 5 is the best. I love Diamond 5. Diamond 5 is going so hard. Diamond 5 is insane. Look at people at Diamond 5, man. I'm telling you, Diamond 5, dude. I didn't even check the card out. It won't be good enough. I know it. It's a legacy pack. Oh, it's a UR. I'm telling you, the $3 million pulls that I did. I'm telling you, those helped. And I was like, we gotta give him more luck. Ah! Cool card. Avenged Saver. Pretty cool. He truly do be Avenged Red Saving. Should you get Primite Engine? I love the Primite Engine. If you ask me, you should. But depends on what you want to play and what the type of things are that you like playing. Why is it called deck? Oh, I know why. You could like build anything you want with Primite if it uses normal monsters, right? So obviously the best deck to play with it is Blue Eyes right now, but if you like cooking a bit and using normal monsters, you have a lot of options with Primite, right? You can even have fun with the Imperial Dragon and use it to build like stuff around it, right? With different typings, etc. Also, the cool thing about this card is this is a quick effect. So in theory, if you have like an Ether Barrel in your hand on your opponent's turn, let's say they go first, right? You could like special summon it. Like probably the Imperial Dragon you shouldn't craft, but if you want to have some fun and want to play some normal monsters, Primite, I'm vouching. I always vouch for Primite. So yeah, full engine. All right, then let's go next. Avenged Red Savior, pretty good pull. Wasn't like Scoot a big fan of the archetype? Wasn't like Scoot the guy who's like, Matthew, you gotta build Avenged Red. Avenged Red. It's not Avenged Red. Avenged Red is specifically the link card. But good card for the deck. Alright. Now we're gaming. They're called Roy. Now this is Yu-Gi-Oh! It should be played. You activate your Clockwork Knight, alright? And you stop them from having any fun ever again. Then you set 4 cards and then you laugh at them. Alright. Then you'll get Feather Dustered and your life will become a living hell. And they're on 60 cards at least, right? Alright. Harp Horror. Wait, this is a machine! That isn't fair. Sure. Oh wait, I can't activate Trap Trick. Oh, that's bad. I need punishment first. Alright, let's well, I like having this one in the graveyard. I will do this one. Alright, we're gonna Trap Trick. And I'm gonna get Welcome Labyrinth, which I'm gonna flip because I'm just a sicko. Alright. Yo, look at her. That's a big lady. Alright, the Chandelier. Unfortunately, it isn't a 7, but it's fine. Metal Foes. So it's Metal Foes? Alright. Let's attack them for 5k, I guess. So they have something on the normal, obviously. I have 2 strikes. This should be fine. This should be fine. Alright, they're thinking. I mean, she's protected from... I hate Super Poly. Also that I didn't hit the Super Poly feels even worse. Starving Venom Fusion. Alright, we might be dead. Dude! Should I play it around Super Poly? I kind of did, right? With popping a card. It was a 50-50. Just please miss. Because I would just really want you to miss. Alright, Jackalope. Jackalope. Please just discard it as well. Because you shouldn't have any luck here. Because I feel like really strongly about your luck. Danger Nessie. I didn't even know that you can special summon that one. I thought it needs to be level 3. Alright, special summon one. Horror. Sure. Horror type deal. They don't have any other Orcus, so... Galatea. So I need to think real quick, right? So let's stop that. They could get Galatea back, right? But... the important part is to just stop them, right? Yeah, they banish, get it back. Is it a once per turn, by the way? Yeah, okay, it's fine. Overlay, sure. Dingirsu. Sure. I would have lost if I would have done that. So yeah. I don't know. There's a few things that get me out of this. Unfortunately for me, I lost against Super Poly. Torby doesn't... Wait, Torby at least vaults this, right? Alright, go ahead. Let's see how we could, like... And then they act... This guy, dude. This guy. This is pissing me off again. And that's a second... You just could have not drawn, like, the dumbest okay, I'm not gonna get mad. I really have to keep myself from losing it. Obviously, you opened one of the... Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Let's go next. Dude. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that was such a dumb duel, dog. It's fine. It sounds fine. Now, this time I will get Heavy Storm. Alright. Go ahead. Okay. They have only 14 in... They're extra. I didn't know that Leica Diabel had an icon. Standby phase, main phase. I guess I could have stopped it in gear so, but it didn't matter. They had like the next turn they had the freaking ritual anyway. All right, they're thinking an awfully long time about this. So, what are we thinking about here? I just want to flip the welcome lab, keep the labyrinth archfiend back as long as I can. All right, they're thinking an awfully long time about this. Are they playing at least a fun deck, right? Where they have to like map out like an insane line or something? Is that it? That one. All right. That too. All right, I will just wait for end phase. That's the thing that they're gonna do. He set pass. All right, let's get the lady. Let's activate the Archfiend. The big problem might be that like something that clears my board. That's always a thing that's in the realm of possibility, right? All right, Baylor. All right, let's go to battle phase. Actually, that's thankfully this can't be targeted, so that's a draw in Royal. Looks pretty nice. All right, Dan, go ahead. Yo, he just destroyed the tower. Did you see that? Did you see that? This guy just destroyed this tower of his attack. All right. So, what is this? Another super poly? I swear. There's a good chance, by the way, that they're on super poly again. That would suck. Opponent drew. Right, I can like punishment one card, right? So it should be fine. I should be able to go sicko mode here most of the time. Such a good looking draw. Oh, dude. I have lethal. Just pass. Just pass. Come on, dude. What can go wrong here? There was this comment that I got about like, how am I not getting more? I was so ready to yap, dude. I was so ready to yap. Like, but they knew. They just are stream sniping me and were like, as soon as Matthew begins yapping, I'm just gonna give up. I'm just like that. It's Blue Eyes. They somehow bricked. Alright. Alright. Somehow bricking on Blue Eyes. A classic. Things that I never thought I would be saying like 1 year ago. Or 1 year ago, no. 1 year ago I didn't think I was saying this. I wouldn't say this, right? I couldn't imagine it. Because it was Brick Eyes back then. I'm missing Brick Eyes, dude. Those were always like free wins. Detonating Karibo if is on the field special from her hand. It needs a Karibo card though. Alright, the UR is Malefic Paradigm Dragon. So I don't know what's worse, that this card is a UR or that I already have it. I think both parts are pretty bad. Malefic Paradigm Dragon. Why does that archetype even have any URs? I have 4 of these. I pulled 4 of these. I have 4 copies of this UR. Alright. I knew that I already had 1 copy, especially because it didn't say new, right? But I remembered the card. And before I clicked on deck, I was like, did I have actually 2 before that? I think I remember something really weird there. Apparently, I already have had 3 copies. 3 copies of Malefic Paradigm Dragon. Oh, dude. Oh, no, dude. Oh, God. Oh, man. Those could have been like 4 good URs, dude. Oh, my God. Alright. The droplet. I love how I didn't manage to, like, special summon Chaos Angel even once. Alright. I'm gonna force it. I'm gonna force it next turn. They have Maxi. Or I guess what do the negate say again? New negate, impulse, the dominus cards. Can they stop cards from the hand? Plus, sure, go for it. I don't care about your full loss. They don't care about it either because they just wanted to, like, you know, they will have a field. That's why they did it. Alright, sure, lordly load. That's the normal. I mean, sure. Drill beam. Yeah. Link 1. Wait. They have the Mausoleum in hand, yeah. Sure. I guess might as well do this. They will think to themselves, oh my god, this idiot, that does negate the Mausoleum. I know. I'm just trying to stop you from getting your blue eyes back. Yeah, second normal. So that's something I need to stop, right? Because that would give them a lady. I think I need to get the 7 here, actually, because the lady would just get outed. Wait, it is negated, so right, yeah, it is. Alright. So they could go for an SP. That's a possibility here. Lord. This is from hand. Might as well do it, right? Because I'm not like... I don't think that they have a Feather Duster here. That would be absurd if they managed to top deck a Feather Duster. Then again, though. So Lordly Load will be up, right? I mean, what's the best thing to get here? I guess a welcome lab. Alright. So hopefully they didn't top deck the Maiden with this. A second Spirit? I mean, sure, you're getting a Blue Eyes here, but what do I care? Right? Now you basically played it out, right? Because you can't get the other one with it, and then we can't go into a Spirit Dragon, presumably. They could go for these two into Seals, into get back to Blue Eyes, right? Then have a Drill Beam up. That's the best play that they have. Guess they can beat over the Lab Archfiend, which isn't cool, but... this, like, really... This has to be a weird situation for them, right? Because they basically, like... The problem is, like, they get the E4 barrel back next turn. Okay, so it is the sealed. Alright. We'll just go into battle phase, right? Attack over it. Alright, Drowning Mirror Force. So, show me what you got. Okay, so they're gonna tribute. They will probably give me back the Welcome Lab, but I don't care about that. Because I just... Wait, they... Alright, sure. That. No, I'm just gonna still beat over your card. So they're gonna Drill Beam here, which is wild. Alright. So I have kind of free reign now. The truth of the matter is I should get... They have Ash Blossom. No, that's bad. So when did they draw that one? Recently, I guess. Alright, let's pass on this. You're not pulling. What's the Primate ratio needed? I can tell you, it's pretty easy. You need 3 Ifr Barrel. Right? You need 3 Ifr Barrel, 1 Drill Beam, and 3 Lordly Load. Basically. That Ash Blossom killed me. That Lordly Load didn't do anything. They play a second Drill Beam. Oh my god, alright, let's go next. So 3 barrel and 1 beam, yeah. That's the ratio that most people just play. Obviously. No, what? I wanted to stop it. For like Floyds, etc., right? Like if you play different decks, right, then the ratios change. You could like play one roar and two drill beam. That's also some ratio that some decks play. You did not pull Necro Whip, Barrel, or Beam. Oh, for Fiendsmith Primite. I see. How many roar? One roar. But roar is only an SR. You don't need to craft it, basically. Yeah, you can craft it. You don't need to, you know. You don't need to hope for. Yeah. SR is whatever, yeah. The only URs in the archetype, like the archetype isn't big, only, quote unquote, is like the SRs, like most of the stuff are like SRs, like Lordly Loads, Ether Barrel, and Imperial Dragon are the URs. I'm wishing you luck. I'm wishing you luck. My hands are up to the sky. Imagine me being Son Goku, giving you the power that you need. Or your Spirit Bomb. Alright. So they're gonna get a fusion. This is just hero. I need a hero to save my life. So what did they add? I'm kind of not watching. Evil Assault. They special summon one, right? That's what it does. Sure. They already have the Vicious Claw, right? Is this deck only URs, by the way? Okay, yo. Hold up. 2 SRs? 1 barrel? Unfortunate. Barrel is really important. That's a problem. Alright. At least it's an engine. That's true. Alright, so they sent this Necrom. You know what that means, right? You know what's gonna happen? You do, right? You know what's happening here, right? Can you feel it? You know what's gonna happen here, right? Greensmith will be hitting the field. The Greensmith, the crazy guy, he's blazing all day, all night. Never mind, I lied. Infernal Rider. Dark Fusion. So it's actually just hero. It's unironically hero. That's insane. You're kidding. That's insane. We're playing hero. Dark Fusion. They're playing hero. Unironically a hero player. That's crazy. Alright. Backfire. Backshot. Backshot, backfire. Alright. And one Dark Fusion or a card that mentions it. I mean, it's a cool card. I think the evil heroes are cool. Dark Supremacy. I think that's the negate, right? Alright. Special summon the Toxic Bubble Man. He's a gamer. They draw 2. Hey, that's kind of cool, but they opened it. They didn't search it, so I don't know. Like, this effect is good, obviously, but... Lordly Load! Alright. Are they gonna special some Neos and then on freaking... they're gonna special some Neos, right? They're gonna special some Neos. They get the Roar. Okay, the Roar is offline, though. They should have... They drew it, I guess. That's it. That's the board. They have the Dark Supremacy. I guess that, like, special summons on my turn. I have to guess, that's why they end on this. Where's the ad? Add Dark Supremacy? Where is it? Here. Up to the number of Dark Fusion and spells that mention it in your graveyard. 1, 2. You don't need Imperial Dragon, no. If you want to have fun, then it's cool, but you don't need it. No real deck plays it. So they have a negate 2 cards. Whatever. Alright. So it's genuinely negate 2. You don't know this one though. Like, it could be either of them, but I bet they opened the freaking Drill Beam. That's why they got the Roar. Like, Roar, they might have set the Roar as well, but I forgot to activate my effect because I was yapping that much. Alright, let's see. Like, this board doesn't do Roar. You're gonna do Neos. Is that it? You're gonna call Neos, so it can't be destroyed. Alright. You're too sussy to me. Alright. I will not beat over your Neos. That's not something that's gonna happen. Alright. Extravagance. Please. Oh no. Alright. Ash Blossom. No, that's uncool. No, that's pretty uncool. I wish I could have gotten a lady here. I mean, it's my fault, but... Thorby! I need to do... for them to do something, dog. I don't know what to tell you. They have a Drill Beam, 100%. Dude, you also have favorite contact, right? That's a thing coming up. I thought about like tributing over this one, but I guess it's a favorite it's a favorite contact, and if I like tribute over it, they just fusion summon anyway, so. That Ash Blossom screwed me over, honestly. So they have a negate 2 on the field. I'm probably dead, by the way. I need to get the welcome lap through. Alright. What does that do? Sure. I mean, we lose here. But... Ding! Wait, they don't have a negate anymore, right? Yeah, so I can do this now. Let me guess, you have a second Ash Blossom. It's spells, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the Drill Beam. Great. So they somehow managed to open up the Drill Beam. Great. Cool. Yeah. So they just had 3 negates or something. My question is, why didn't they go for the Engraver line? They have it. Isn't this kind of insanity? Alright. To be like, I'm gonna end on 4 buddies on the board. I guess I could have... They don't play the favorite contact, alright? What does this card say? Command for a set once... Also, you cannot special some type hero monsters, but you can fuse them. It must be. Alright. Until your opponent's turn. I guess you could, like, do tier limits. Banish the cards. That's super poly. I mean, then again, you're playing tier, you know. Like, you want to lock yourself out. I didn't get even one Chaos Angel. We're gonna play this one again. We got King Jack back, right? I want to play it. So yeah. Come on. Right, come on. Alright. Good, let's go first. Oh. That's pretty fun. Wait. Can't I, like, do this? Discard this one as well. Let's get, I guess, Fair Welcome. To, you know, have as much stuff as possible. Wait. So how does this work in order? So this would be like 1, 2, 3, right? And then I said IDP. I guess I should have gotten the other one actually. I kinda didn't get how the effect works. Alright. But then again, I shuffle anyway, right? So Better Duster. How quaint, how fun. Gosh. Man, opening like that once in my life. Oh, that would be cool. Alright. Alright. I think what was missing here. Yeah. Alright. Let's go for it. I wish I could open like that. Opponent is crazy. I'm telling you guys. Opponent is crazy. I'm second. Alright. I guess we have a draw, right? At least there's that. Magical Circle. So they're gonna add, and I'm gonna roll here, and that should do some magic. It should work its magic, I'm pretty sure. Except, of course, if they're a Blue Eyes player who somehow misses everything that they touch. Alright. So this could be still, you know. I'm gonna Fuwa here. The chances are high that one of these is freaking Eternal Soul. Alright, so we're gonna just set from left to right, alright? Okay. So I think it's Roar. I mean, you know that I will get a card, right? And you need to hit 1. I mean, I like drawing cards, so... Roar makes sense, obviously. Oh, that's a good card. So they will try to pull a fast one. That's probably the best banish that I could have gotten. Alright, so 2 bricks. Probably like Ash Blossoms or something. Loadly load. I don't like that at all, by the way. That's pretty uncool if you ask me. I guess I can stop them from playing here. Right? So sure, they get a normal summon here. They can set the Drill Beam, but I can pop the Dark Magician. Yeah, that's alright. Drill Beam set. Alright. So that's pretty good for me. They're gonna get a Dark Magician. This needs to target, right? Yeah. This one. I'm just gonna use the card. I'm gonna send this one to pop the circle. So we know the Drill Beam, right? I think I'm kind of screwed here, unfortunately. They need to summon one more thing, and this is Dark Magician we're talking about. They won't. Then they get the Ether Barrel. They set one more card. So this is the Drill Beam. This one we don't know. Alright. Lord. I guess I... Like, is popping this card that good? No, right? Are you gonna Drill Beam your own card? Is that the thing that we're trying to do? I need to think real quick. I guess I could send the Stardust Spark Dragon, right? They try to Drill Beam. But then again, I don't want to give them the Drill Beam. I will just pass. They could get a second Lowly Load, but... And then a second Ether Barrel, but... Like, you know, I'm approaching whatever territory. Alright. Let's see, maybe they let themselves get baited here. They do let themselves get baited here. Oh, that's cool. Should I wait some more? That's our normal, right? Field goes bye-bye. Alright, so they could Lordly Load. Get one more. So the load triggers. I finally can get my back row that I need. Which is exactly this one. I guess IDP is pretty good as well, right? Lordly Load, they add this one. Sure. Alright. They get a Dark Magician back. That's fine. They don't control a Primite, so they cannot get it back. I'm gonna deal with your Dark Magician. Got the 4 Centurion Synchro. Oh, the 8. I think I have one as well. I think. Alright, that's a really good one. Alright, so what can I go into? SP Little Knight. I'm gonna set. I'm gonna flip this one. Ash Blossom. Obviously, you got an Ash Blossom. What was I thinking? Alright. I'm kind of screwed. That Ash Blossom really screwed me over. Because I'm now gonna lose a control game. Alright, let's see. Maybe we somehow, I don't know, somehow get it back. But guess I could send a Drill Beam, right? Alright. They get the Aether Barrel. The thing is, the load reload always gets the Dark Magician back, so... Like, what are they gonna do? Get up first? Load reload? I mean, sure, it's obnoxious, but... Wait, they can only reset it if they control a Primite, right? Yeah. Alright, then we're gonna send this one. You're allowed to have a Ash Blossom. Alright. That triggers the Welcome Lab. I feel like it's rigged. I genuinely have to say it's rigged. For the tier stuff, I almost got nothing. I need to, like, pay so much money. Dark Magician, alright. So, how high are the chances that they have a second? Yeah, that's a bait. The chances are high that they have a second Ash Blossom, right? I swear to God, if this is a second Drill Beam, I need to pay like 300 euros. Ash Blossom again. That's fine though. I think I have lethal. Alright. Can you stop it? Imperm, that's whatever. I win. It depends what this last card is, right? Battle phase. They have one more thing. I swear to God if it's Eternal Soul. Imperm, alright. I thought that it was Imperm. Alright, we somehow won. Like, that was a really hard one to win. I think that what won it was Terrors of Overroot. Me be like the Terrors of Overroot genuinely saved me there, right? Sending the Primite so that they can't get back their Drill Beam was, I feel like, the only play that like saved me there. And I was like, I need to like finish them next turn or I just lose, right? So yeah, did it there. If they would have had an Imperm in the graveyard already, I would have like gave them the Imperm, right? Because what are they gonna do instead of like another body? But yeah, all right. Let's get... Or do I need to give them a monster? I don't remember. Alright. But yeah, the pull rate feels incredibly rigged. Like, I genuinely opened... I don't know, like 17, 18 temples or so, right? For like the tier limits video. And I can assure you, I didn't... I had like lower than median. Isn't this the new card? Once per turn, you can... the water monster from... I mean, this is the new one, yeah. Unfortunately for me... Yeah. Like, I pulled less than median. Like, if we... I think I pulled... Don't let me lie here. 13 or so temples for the tier limits. I think I got one Rhino, one Shiren. I need to think. One Rhino, one Shiren. I think 2 other URs. I think 2 Rukalos. And maybe 1 Kaleido. Right? I think in like 5 or 7 temples. Something like that. It should be like 12, right? Because like I think I did it twice and then had like 2 more, something like that. Some absurd value, like, and I got like I think 8 or so URs, like, or 10, right? And then you watch like Gage or Doug, you know, pull their stuff and they get like 10 URs in one pack, it feels like. Yeah. First, second, I guess. So yeah, in that regard, kinda lame. Oh look guys, it's Effect Weather. Unfortunately for us, that isn't good enough to stop people nowadays. Duck Charger. How good is it to stop this? I guess I should wait for the Gabonga, but... Here. I'm calling you out, you don't have anything else. So... It's even worse, actually. It wouldn't have mattered at all. Malison, aren't they coming soon? It's Memento. So my question is... I guess Goblin Memento is a deck that exists. Let's go next. For Malice and Ryzeal, but they don't release it. Next is Mimigul. Ryzeal is coming soon, 100%. That's why they hit the 1-fire-to-1. It is coming real soon, I'm pretty sure. I am sure. As much as I'm called Mephi. Alright. Here. Then again, I want to 1-for-1 this. Let's try to get a 1-for-1 for this one. Load. Alright. I will wait for the normal summon. And then use it, I guess. They add a drill beam. Now that's weird. Eyes of Blue. So why would we add a drill beam here? I don't think there's a reason. Why did we add a drill beam? Alright, this is the full loss. So we know Drill Beam and 1 more, so they only have 2 cards to stop this, which they apparently have. No, they don't. Alright. So they have a Roar in hand, and a Maiden, and a Drill Beam. Alright. So why did we drill? Don't they play Ether Barrel? Is that it? Is that it? That they don't have the Ether Barrel? All right. They're setting. So I guess their hand is special summon the Blue Eyes, Drill Beam, Blue Eyes, and yeah, that's their hand. That's hilarious. I'm pretty sure that's why they added the destruction. Unfortunately, my deck isn't good enough to do it, so. I need to minus on every play, and that's pretty bad for me. Alright. Wait, the Drill Beam is in their hand, by the way. Wait, the Drill Beam is in their hand. Right, IDP good. Yeah, of course I have. Of course I have. I was thinking about streaming a bit of Magic as soon as the Final Fantasy set comes out, right? I will set the mistake. I mean, this is active. So they have a Blue Eyes in hand. I was thinking about drafting on stream. Maxi. So wait, this is just bait. Never mind. Wait. So it's Drill Beam, Maxi, and the specials. Wait, where do they get the Blue Eyes from? Did I mistrack it? I mean, that is unfortunate for sure, but. So it's Drill Beam, Special Summon, Blue Eyes, Special Summon. Alright, sure, Ultimate. Whatever. Alright. I am beating over your card. I mean, this would have been cool, but... Alright, she's safe. Got recently into it. It is... Depends. Like, I think Arena is, like... Really expensive. So it's Blue Eyes, Special Blue Eyes. Okay, there's the Ether Barrel. So let me think here. What do they have? They have the Fusion. So they have the Fusion, they have the Special Summon. I guess I'll do this, right? Two unknowns, which they drew this one, right? Fusion, Drill Beam, Blue Eyes, one unknown. I mean, stopping this is because they used up their normal for it. They're specialing a Blue Eyes. Alright, sure. So Drill Beam is active. I need to be careful. Alright, they're getting their Maiden. Ultimate Fusion. So Drill Beam is active, unfortunately, right? I'm gonna let them do this. Even if it pops. I need to... Tyrant. That's obnoxious. Alright, they don't know how it works. I need to wait. I unfortunately don't have any dragons left. They somehow managed to do it. So it's Drill Beam, Blue Eyes. It's Drill Beam, Blue Eyes, one unknown. Still, alright. They can just beat over it and get the Majesty back, which is pretty freaking bad. Alright, I need to think here. I guess let's do this. Drill Beam. Oh, they can show it to me. Wait, they have a load. Oh my god. Alright, this is really not good. Why doesn't she trigger? It was activated. When a normal, it was a normal trap card that was activated. Why doesn't she trigger? That's obnoxious. Okay, this is over. Spirit, yeah, this is over. Why didn't she trigger, dude? Like, I can't. Whatever. So she should have triggered, right? Like, while control a set card, your opponent cannot. Normal trap card is activated, which it was. It was activated. She should trigger, right? On the next. Oh, it's a when. So because. Oh my god, this is so dumb. So what happened there? This is so idiotic. So because they drill beamed, the last thing on the chain wasn't. Oh my god. I want to break somebody's kneecaps. I want to break somebody's kneecaps. I always think for the drill beam they only need it on field, but they can also show it from hand, which is the worst part. Alright. This hand's deceptively good. Dude, why is it not an if effect? Is it because so it works on the same chain? No, right? It's just randomly not an if effect. Right, thank you. That's really nice of you. Sure, you're allowed to add one Kashtira trap. So, which magic deck are you playing, by the way? Or are you just like really not that far along for the right birth? Sure. It's a Kashtira birth, alright. Unfortunately, this is bad and this is bad against Kashtira. Alright. Rise hard. How do they manage to open it like this, dude? Alright, this is the best negate. It's silver. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, let's go next. Maybe we can draw into something, who knows. They have lethal though, I'm pretty sure. I know the damage that they do. It's aggro control, I see. Wait, no, it's not lethal. It's not lethal. So they... what are they giving me? Punishment. Couldn't I have like drawn a good card against this deck as the starter instead? Like, this hand is good if it weren't freaking Kashtira. Okay, so they know the Drowning Mirror Force. They said two. I don't know. Like, one of them is the... Yeah, you're gonna rip one. I don't care. So they... What? They didn't set up Theosis, right? They can't be that dumb. They cannot be that dumb. I refuse to believe that. I guess might as well do this to mitigate some damage, right? And then I can at least beat over the Rysart next turn. Alright. Time to do it somehow, I guess. The problem is they... This is the worst shit ever, dude. Is it the warrior? Yeah, obviously it is. That doesn't do anything. It does actually. It rips me a hand card. How do these people always open birth, by the way? I never open birth when I play this deck. Not never, but you get it. You get the point. You get the gist. And they only play two! I should stop looking at deck lists. I know I always say that, but... Oh, alright. I have a creature card that makes opponents either discard, destroy their creature, or take free damage. I need to attack to trigger. So you just goblin spam and then just attack, and then they have to... I see. Grant Menace. I see. I get it. I get it. I get what it's supposed to do. Alright. This deck, I love this deck, dude, but I cannot play it because people just open like animals. Just open like animals. Alright. Alright, let's hope Clockwork Knight does it. Dark deck that can unblockable attack by sacrificing stuff. Alright, alright. I see you. I see you. Get it? Might be too slow. Yeah, Magic got like really power crap. Your graveyard special I cannot. Alright. I die reborn. I have an IDP here. Sure. You're allowed to do that. Dude. But then again, I think... cannot tell me that they were that bricked because of the... So these are cybers, right? So that's clear. These are all cybers. Okay. And then this needs a Adignister, and then you just go into Little Knight. They are not playing Little Knight. Their own fault, I'd say. Like, why are they not playing Little Knight? You cannot tell me that you need every single one of these cards. Come on, nobody realistically plays Dark Fluid, right? This could be Little Knight. Got any? I died by further mana in one game. But the opponent got any deck advice? I'm not that in tuned into Magic right now, honestly. So I cannot really give you advice. Even though I would want to. I cannot, realistically, right? So yeah. Alright. Let's get one more pack. And it's a UR. Okay. 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 Five-headed Link Dragon. Must be Link summoned. If this card is Link summoned using all attributes. Okay, those are not all attributes. Which one's missing? Light? Yeah, light's missing. Cannot be destroyed by battle, yeah. Let's pretend. This is not optional. You must. Or banish. Hence, that's a weird text, I feel like. That is truly weird text on a card. But yeah, you just need to, as you can see, you just need to spend like 400 euros, right? Then Konami's like, we're gonna give you some luck with your pack draws again. Just, you know, just need to do that. We're second. All right. I'm so pissed, by the way, that I had to spend that much. I mean, I'm doing it for content, you know, so I can, you know, at least cope with it. But I would lie if I say I'm not kind of mad about it. At least I got a Tearlament score now. Tearlament is my favorite deck, so I can't be too mad, I guess. But no, I can be actually. No, I'm actually mad. No, there's no coping about this. This is the worst. All right, just give up, opponent. How about that? How about you're like, Mephi, you're such a cool guy. I want you to take this dub and open a new pack so the stream can be better and you don't need to fill out dead airtime with unreasonable quotes and dumb stuff that you say. And I'm like, thank you, Rabbit Joe. You're the nicest person I've met in this game. They normal summon Angelo, well, Monica, but that's probably the worst thing that they could have done with this deck. It isn't a good starter. It depends on the rest of their hands. This is also normal, right? Yeah. All right. So that's pretty questionable. This is interesting. I think Lab Archfiend I don't want. The rest I can use, right? Somehow. Couldn't you be earlier, please, next time? Ash, alright. I don't love it. So. Wait, they block their zones. That's pretty weird. They block their zone. So, wait, I should play Anima in this deck now. Right, I should play Anima here. Alright. I really should play Anima in this deck. Because then I can send the Absolute King Jack back. Jack. Ugh. That's Imperm. Alright. I have Little Knight, right? I do have a Little Knight. I mean, I could... This is weird. I'm just gonna set a card and you go. So this is Imperm, but Imperm isn't active. We still got a punishment. What are they on, dude? They're not doing anything. Okay, Bunny Blast. Now this is a good card. So I obviously don't care about this card, so I will just go for it. What? All right. So you need to actually tell me what happened there. Let me guess. They managed to block their zones, not think about it, and then be like, "Oh wait, I cannot play it." How? That's what happened, right? That's actually what happened, unironically. All right. Sure. We take it though. That's true. Pendulum Rising. Alright, don't you are this time, but it's okay. It is okay. Believe it or not, it is okay. Eagle Booster, Flame Sword Stance. By the chick. What deck I was on? I mean, it depended. My favorite archetypes were like, I guess... Like I drafted most of the time, right? I guess my favorite decks always had like white or black, and my actual like aristocrats like Ors of Aristocrats always was like probably my most favorite thing to do. So yeah, which is basically, you know, you get weenies and then you sack off your weenies and then you probably deal some damage. That kind of deck was always my favorite. They're getting new support, namely Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. I saw, or the new standard rotation or set of rotation. So yeah. But yeah. Fucking Magic, dude. It got so bad. I kinda hate it now. Like, I thought about like buying the Commander deck, but then I was like, do I really want to help Wizards make more money when they do like the worst stuff ever, and this has like not that much to do with the Magic that I like? How did they come up with this? Like, there's like different things, right? Different tiers of collapse, and that one was just basically a secret lair, which is every time, like, what was it again? You get like different arts for cards that exist with like another flavor, right? So they just were like SpongeBob memes is the thing we're gonna go with, and so you have like SpongeBob meme cards as all the arts for your Magic cards. That's a SpongeBob collab. Alright. Sure. Sure, broski. Go for it. They're on the freaking stun deck, I guess. Sure. Mirror Force, unfortunately, offline. I mean, you know. If that's it, I'm fine with it. Ghost? By the way, I listened to the new Ghost album. Pretty good. Like, pretty fine. Like, I thought the other ones are better. Like, Prequel was better, I felt like, but... You what? Reacher? But, the new album was fine, especially after I had to listen to that Travesty. That's the new Sleep Token album, which sucked, and everybody who says otherwise, I don't know, they're coping. LMAO. Can send one card on the field to the graveyard. So they could get back Imseti. Wait. So what I'm gonna do here. This protects him, right? Yeah. Alright. So I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this. I don't love it, but What this does is actually stop me from losing the freaking game. Wait, did I misplay it? No, it's fine, it's fine. I did it correctly. We're sending this one. Oh, I did it wrong. 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 At least I can get rid of the Sark. Yeah, have fun adding them back to your hand. I'm done because I misplayed that. I need to like out the this is so obnoxious. I need to out the Hoppy, right? I lost here because I did it wrong. I need to like snipe the Hoppy, right? You have even more horses. This is the worst stuff ever. Alright. You should have like special summoned these, so that was kinda greedy. I just straight up did it wrong. Great. I guess I was like more preoccupied with sending the right amount of cards and activating them before it than actually thinking. I should have like sent the Hoppy, right? They're gonna overlay. Zombie vampire. Why didn't you do all of this before that? Getting that helps Yummy. No, they don't. Actually, sure. What an obnoxious deck. No. So, like this, and then I can activate the card, right? I don't know if I did in the right order. I did. I need to out this stuff, right? I guess the tribute, right? And then I might be able to get a normal summon here. I need a normal summon though. It helps against Yummy, but not for Yummy. Alright, what can I do here? I can do this. That at least helps with this, right? Right, triggers this one. I cannot target Horus monsters anymore. Oh no. This is lethal though, so I lost. Maybe they do a misplay. I don't know. Imagine if they don't like get the freaking Fossil Dyna. How about that? Maybe they get support that does. I freaking hate this stuff, man. Like, what a whatever. Primite doesn't like Primite get support that really screws over Yummy, but not that it's good. Like they get the one fusion monster that basically stops like Link ones. Basically, not really, but kinda. So I think I was still screwed even if I didn't do it. No, if I did it right, then I wouldn't have like. Oh, it's weird. It's weird. Why do I get full loss in this situation? Here, go ahead. Dragoon plays. Turn 0. I need to think about it. Is the new sport out already? Spelling. There's special something? Alright. That's probably with Draco Tail though, right? Yeah, because they can fusion summon from the hand. Pot of Duality. Add Runic Stun. Great. Time Tearing Morganite. Cool. Triple Tack. So, I'm screwed. Upstart Goblin. That's the best thing you had. You cannot tell me that's the best card you could have gotten from your deck. Okay. Let's normal summon this one. I am so screwed here, by the way. Well, let's go next. There's like no genuine reason to think to ourselves, yeah, we should play this out. If you look at their deck, I can assure you that so you could have gotten this one, which is like 10 times better. One Day of Peace. Triple Tactics Talent. This one obviously wasn't the best card they could have gotten, but yeah, Draco Tail basically like has quick effect fusion summon in the hand. That's how they do it. If I don't forget it, I want to check the. So I checked it in my like spare time, right? But I wanted to check the metagame report on stream tomorrow if I don't forget it. Now this is a fine hand. I also didn't see like mistake at all today. I feel like I think once it got destroyed. I always do like from left to right. That's kind of a problem. I feel like. At least they can destroy it. Otopin, they're called. Alright, so this will make me so happy. You have no idea how much happiness this gives me. I hate them, Seti. And not yet. I'm not gonna give them any monster effect triggers. Obviously you have that. How could I like forget? Schwarzschild Infinity. Obviously you open it like that. Like, am I like dumb? One attack and spell, alright. It's negated anyway. Alright. Imseti, alright. Happy. Alright, they overlay already. Regluxion. Special summon just one dragon for some reason. Sure. Wait, what does that do? That targets one card on the field. And or banishes cards. Alright, sure. That's fine. So they still haven't normal summon yet. I hate. They always kind of Imseti and then they have the sarcophagus still in hand. So obnoxious. Like, that happens so often, I feel like. Alright, the overlay, Tachyon Dragon, all face-up monsters. So they have to negate this one as well. Alright, now this is hilarious. They will attack, I will Drowning Mirror force them. Yeah. Now that was fun, right? Now that was fun, right? I personally had a lot of fun with that play. I think we should do plays like that more often, personally. If the last card is Feather Duster, I'm gonna lose it. Alright. Imagine if they had the hand trap. Dude, thank God. Thank God Mistake saved me there. This is one of the most insane cards that I've ever read. It's so crazy. If you control a Galaxy Eye, just, you know, if they activate an effect, negate the activation as a counter trap from the hand. Crazy. Crazy card. But Matthew, you need the card that searches on your battlefield. Yeah, sure. Surely that's hard. When it searches it also, right? Or can it search it? Still, obnoxious card. Alright, it's maybe an SR. It's an SR. Was in the game for years and completely unplayable. Yeah, it's crazy. That was just unplayable. But now it's just like Life for Genius. Cool. Yeah, it was really unplayable. That's true. Until the new support. No, they can just get it mid combo and then they're like, yeah, no. No, dude. I'm sorry. You're not allowed to play the game at all. And it's, by the way, I'm pretty sure, let me check real quick. Like, normally I think you play one, right? But if you're an astute, like, observer, this isn't a once per turn. So, in theory, if you play a second one, open a second one, search for the second one, you can do it twice. So, yeah, really, really obnoxious. Really obnoxious card. I really hate that card. It's one of those traps. I'm pretty sure somebody said, if they get a way to search it, this card would be crazy, which it actually is. Thankfully, though, they banned the OTK out of the game, so at least we don't have to deal with that. I guess I could discard the Welcome Lab. The rest is kind of workable. I should really put Anima in, by the way. Oh, sure, guys. Hold up. Hold up. Mamacita, what are you doing here? Zangat? Hold up. Now you lost me. Now you're lame again. Now you're really lame again. Now you're doing like blurry discard stuff. Blah. This is my favorite Fiendsmith card. Alright. My question is, what are we doing with these two? Overlay, I assume, but... Imagine if I had Clockwork Knight active, right? That would be fun. Light machines, don't go into Fiendsmith, though. Lacrima... Why? Why? They can fusion summon, they can link summon, then fusion summon. They should add a hand trap that just activates Clockwork from deck. True. Without any, like, you can't just always fire it as well, right? Just Clockwork from the deck. Oh my god. That would be the worst thing ever. I'm pretty sure that would be the worst thing ever to deal with. Look, they're smart. They have the Requiem still on their in their graveyard. I think I haven't seen anybody do it correctly up until now. It feels like people don't know Lacrima's effect sometimes in MD. But I also was in Plat, so for a long time. I haven't played on my private account for a while. Because as it turns out, if you stream MD and play it in your free time as well, you kinda go insane. Alright. Link 2. For Little Knight. Wait. They search for a maxi? You have to be kidding me. That you can't do that. I mean, yeah, you can. Oh my god, I hate Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. I hate Yu-Gi-Oh so much, dude. What you mean you just search for maxi? With Sangan. Alright, that doesn't scare me, honestly. Alright. So they set 2, right? I wanted to say if they went off the deep end, you know, and give me a card that I can set. I cannot set that. It's during your opponent's turn, right? So I need to wait for activation. Hey, it's Clockwork Knight, baby! Maxi, sure. I'm not gonna special summon. I might special summon, but I'm not like, you know. Oh, this will be fun though. I guess might as well activate it. Ash. All right. Let's get the lady. All right, Lacrima is offline. Okay, they can activate some stuff here. I hope I'll get the chance to protect the lady. Alright. So I'm gonna set the extra so the lady's protected now. Let's beat over this one. It's over. I won against Maxi and... Also, they activated the card in the main phase. I just wanted to, you know, comment on that. Dude, you're a bit too early for the Chaos Hunter. You need to wait until Malice. You need to wait until Malice. Fabled. So they have... It's... What is this? Fabled Fiendsmith Chaos Hunter? Yeah, I guess it's... It tries to be Fabled, but actually it's a Fiendsmith cosplaying as Fabled. Alright. Good. The funny thing is they knew that they lost though. Because as soon as the Clockwork Knight just got through, that it was over. It's funny that they were like, oh, it's over. I cannot play the game anymore. Ooh! Oh, look at this cutie. Otoshi Damashi. That's not a tuner. Cannot target this for attacks. If well controlled, that is not a tuner. All right. If a monster is sent from your opponent's field to place one counter, then special summon tokens up to the number of tokens. Each token. All right. All right. I mean, it's a fun card. Should we go for one more? All right, let's go for one more. Clockwork Knight. I really need like multiple copies, I feel like. Opening it is so good. Like, just slam it and then laugh at your opponent's face. That's my kind of deck, you know. I guess I won't need to throw Lockbird to where I'm going. Oh god, dude. Oh god, dude, this is the worst. All right, go ahead. All right, Maxi. All right. No. Please don't tell me my opponent won't manage to special summon anything this turn. Alright, they're searching. So this was their normal. Stopping the load is enough, right? It's enough most of the time, right? Like, what can I get here? I guess they could get like the 0/0 Fiend. Link it off. Alright. The problem is I'm not winning next turn. That's the problem. I'm not winning. Yeah, that's like a massive problem for me. Alright, let's get the lady. IDP, please. Strike is good. Alright. Unfortunately, lady isn't protected, so I might be really screwed, right? I mean, I can at least stop the guy, right? Alright. So they might draw Yubel somewhere down the line, and then at least like this stops them from. Of course you get that as a top deck. Obviously you get that card as a top deck. Why am I even trying to play, right? I'm an idiot. What was I even thinking? Wait. They have Lorinad. Yeah. Alright. Why did they add Lacrima though? Wait. Can I special from the hand as well? Yeah, obviously. Obviously. The deck is good, obviously. They can special from the hand as well. What am I thinking? Okay. Greensmith, overlay. Then they can fusion summon. This is over. Especially they have Agnum there now, right? They sent my lady because, you know, I'm not allowed to have fun. Wallace, when are you thinking of letting me trigger you. I think the problem is I lose this turn. That's the main problem. They shuffle back 2, get 1 back. That's enough, right? Shuffle these 2 back. Never mind. Lacrima, get this guy back. Alright, Epidemic Virus, not good. I wish I had the Epidemic Virus, by the way. That would have been so good. Like, this is lethal, I'm pretty... You have a droll, alright. I mean... I'm losing here, unfortunately. So the droll won't matter, but... Okay, so it's... Imagine if they didn't top deck Engraver, by the way. Like, all of this is because they top decked Engraver. This is lethal, right? Why are you... Should have put in... Whatever. Not that it matters. Alright. Yeah. It's Desiree. Oh wait, they didn't activate this effect already? Yeah, it's over. They didn't activate the effect already. Alright, I thought they already activated it. I hate Fiendsmith. With a passion, I hate this deck. Like, words can't describe how much I hate playing against this. You know, if they at least... Whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I always get mad. I guess I just want to cope. But, you know, doesn't matter, no. They just got it. Whatever. Okay, let's go next. My hand was bad as well, you know. The mixture of the things. Like, it wasn't a bad hand, right? But, like, against them specifically, it was kind of bad. Alright. So we can send it with a droplet if we need to. Look at them have Heavy Storm. Wishes balling. That's pretty cool for me. So that's a good -2. Also got rid of the True Light. Maiden. No, I'm not letting you. I'm not letting you do that. You're not gonna get the freaking True Light. Post. Alright, no, you're not gonna do that. That's it. You're not gonna do it. We're not doing this. Alright, no Maiden. They have the Seahorse, sure. Link off. Yeah, Sage. Spirit, sorry. Spirit, then 1 Blue Eyes. Okay. I mean, I can't stop that part, right? I'm not gonna drop the third. This feels like absolute. Alright, there's a Blue Eyes. That's it. Nothing more. Equip it. Sure. Oh my god, wait. I cannot give them the... Is it the normal trap? Or one trap in your graveyard? I guess I need to drop it here. I guess, yeah. Wait. Oh, it's the wrong effect. Alright. Oh, we had it, dude. Oh, that was... I misunderstood the effect that it was telling me. I guess at least we got rid of the Wailer. Oh, I think this is also really hard. Okay, I'm done. We're dead. I don't know. Maybe I can eradicate her. But this is like unaffected, right? So even if we pop the True Light. Oh, dude, that was so dumb. I'm an idiot. And they top decked the Maiden anyway, so it didn't even freaking matter because, you know, my opponent just is built like that. They just are just that good at the game because they obviously top deck the card that they need. What am I even thinking? Yeah, happens. The problem is, like, I misplayed it so hard. I don't know. Maybe I had a way of digging myself out, right? What was the third card? You know, maybe it was a lady, right? Maybe it was a lady. Maybe I could have done it. Maybe I was the one. All right. I think, genuinely speaking, I have a good chance of getting Diamond 4 to 3 with the Cyber stack. That also probably means I could sometimes do... What is it? By the way, I still didn't pull out an Ogre. I still didn't pull an Ogre. I don't know even if I would be playing it, but you know. Why would you do that? I mean, sure, the hand's bad, but you know, they will banish the lady, unfortunately. Yeah. At least I have Labyrinth Archfiend, right? Alright. Let me guess, you just drew that perfectly from here. Yeah, obviously. Obviously. At least this is... At least it stopped, right? They cannot add with it. They can only do that. I know my draw, right? Trap trick. Ugh. This is a psychic, though. Like, the big problem here is still... Morganite in Kashtira. I'm getting mad, dude. I'm just getting genuinely mad here. Who even needs hand traps, right? Why would I even play hand traps? All right, how do we out this? So the thing is, it's a set 5 pass, right? And they will just get everything they need, which is a genuine problem. All right. They're drawing two. Dude, what in the... Yeah, they're playing a DD Dynamite deck. I got it. It's funny. It's hilarious. It's incredible. And they just banish my traps and then I don't have enough attack. Hilarious. Alright. Yeah, I need to do some weird stuff here. They're on tier limits. They play... You know what? You know what? I don't care. Yeah, you move free. From me. All right, this is getting too insane for me. I want to eradicate her, by the way. Let's see. I need like something that blows them out, right? So this was a runic freezing. How did you manage to... By the way, Gizmek is offline because they're playing Time Tearing Morganite. I'm losing my mind. I am losing my mind. Yeah, sure. Arise Heart, whatever. It's a machine. The machine is unfortunately in their hand. Let's go next, dude. This doesn't... Dude, how... Like, they're playing the biggest jank on the planet. Biggest slop. Like, really slimy, greasy, disgusting slop. How do they manage to draw it up like that? Always. I don't get it. Like, sure, one ogre, whatever. They had like ogre, pulled the one of card destruction. I shouldn't be mad, dude. It doesn't make sense. But oh my god, dude, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Then they're playing. Wait, no. I'm gonna bitch about this deck. This is making me real mad. Then they're playing freaking Time Tearing Morganite in a deck with, catch this, Maxi, alright I guess, whatever. Dimension Shifter, alright I guess. Magnamit, Scareclaw Kashtira, Tearlament's Kashtira, Gizmek Orochi twice by the way, Bestial Lubellion, Lord of the Heavenly Prison. I'm sorry, just, oh my god, this blows my mind. That's like 6 effects. 6. But if I don't draw my hand traps, it's good, Matthew. Yeah, I guess. Oh god, dude. Oh god, I'm losing my mind. Alright, we're just gonna max here and hope we win. At least the name is funny. Neo D Shack. That one's hilarious. My hand's pretty bad though, I kind of realize. You can add 1. No, you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to add 1. Didn't you know? They have the maiden anyway. Hilarious. They have the maiden anyway. Obviously they do. What was I thinking even? Obviously they have the maiden. What was I even thinking? I mean, I could banish this. Unfortunately, it isn't good to banish it. Because I could stop them from sending a Blue Eyes, but they will send a Blue Eyes. That will happen. Alright. Those are interesting ads. Are they gonna add the turn? They're not. Obviously, they're not. Okay, good. Maxi was worth it now. They get their Mausoleum. Alright, so it's Effect Veiler. What was it? The other one? The Pop. Sure. They're sending one. So they have a Pop, right? So could we not like open 4 points of interaction? So this is the end phase though, right? Unfortunately, you flew too close to the sun. Alright. This is Effect Weather, we know that. And then I just Clockwork Knight you. And then I laugh at you, actually. Is the last card freaking Blue Eyes in the hand? No, it can't be. It is Effect Weather. We know that. So it's a set effect that's trying to get resolved, right? So I need this to resolve, so I will set it like this. Alright, so the good thing is... these are machines on the field, right? It should work out the way I think it should. They're setting a Blue Eyes, sure. Aurora. They can special summon and then pop. But that should be okay for the most part. Okay. So it's a machine. Your body is a machine. I ask myself, does this work? It does, right? It does work, right? The way I imagine it. It does, yeah. So no Maiden, no Pop. They might have a triple tag, which would be uncool. And then I'm gonna search. That's not Whaler. It might be Imperm. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty nifty. Let's get this one. We'll pop their True Light if we need to. Alright. So they don't have a dragon. So they can't go for... they can search for Maiden, I guess. Or another Effect Whaler, I guess. Alright, sure. They're sending a Blue Eyes, so they can pop something, right? They're gonna pop. I mean, you know. I stopped the Maiden, which is honestly the most important part of the puzzle. They still have a normal, so they could go for the Spirit. Question is, what are the like rest, right? Also, wait, they... oh no, this is so bad. Oh my god, I'm done. Oh, this is so obnoxious, dude. Yeah, yeah, sure. Go for it. Knock yourself out. Win the game. Oh. I don't see them misplaying this. I think it's correct, right? Because I want to stop it, but yeah, yeah, you reset your card. Sure. Go for it. I take 3000 damage, great. Does this even do anything? It does actually. I get rid of the blue eyes. So the pop isn't up. Max Metal Morph? Why are you playing that? People should, like, you know, if you're doing shit like that, you should be able to, you know, Konami should go to your house and deinstall your game for shit like that. No, dude. But by the way, how do people open like that with all the freaking bricks that they get? I don't get it. Like, they play like 3 million bricks and they never... Oh, whatever. Maybe it's the hour. Maybe it's the hour of the day. Maybe it's the hour of the day which makes people just play the weirdest shit. Let me cope here. Only control one attribute. That's pretty good. Yeah, go ahead. It's the hour of the day. It has to be the hour of the day. At least it doesn't matter, you know. Voila, shit. Purulia, sure. Go ahead. Purul these nuts. Yeah. Oh no. I won't summon my Archfiend. Hydra. Now that. Now that's a problem. Now that's a problem. Alright. Let me guess, you also have a Kalpai. Sang and summoning. So the cool thing is, if they don't have the Kalpai, they cannot add. Alright, sure, Sang and summoning. I also can stop the special summon for the Genroku. Alright. Battle phase. Sure. I'm not gonna take any damage here. Ash Blossom. I think I do care about the Ash Blossom. I don't like doing it, but you know. I want the lady. I am pretty sure I need the lady. Lady, call me tonight. 'Cause this feeling, it is so right. As we dance in the moonlight. Alright, I'm not gonna special summon from the hand. I'm not giving them any more cards. I need Mistake. Oh, they set one. At least they can't, like, target the card. I need some baller cards here. That is kinda baller. Getting rid of the Hydra, pretty cool. Droplet. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of your Hydra still. We're not doing this. Alright, they -2 tier. I can pop on attack. I think banish on it. I think banish is better. I guess I could pop the summoning, right? Alright, so they got rid of my lady. So Magnum. Aren't we obnoxious today? Alright, they're getting their starter. I cannot stop that. Genroku. So wait, don't they like kind of have a problem here? Because of the torrential. Oh wait, they're locked. True, they're locked. They're locked because of the Gozen. Oh wait, that's funny. True, they're locked. I can fair welcome pop this. I cannot like not give them the Magnemite, right? So they will beat over my thing. I can stop the attack, which is pretty important. And then I can set a card, which will be IDP, yeah. IDP, pretty good. They stopped the attack. Yeah, no, they had to. Alright. Alright, so this kind of memes their damage potential. Lab Archfiend. I guess I'll just put him to defense. And they stay locked. The only problem is they will be able to draw like Heavy Storm, etc., right? And now they can't even like get rid of it. I just need to... Yeah, alright. I just need to find like lethal in one shot, right? Alright, that's pretty good. Good. Let's pass here. Let's see. So we got rid of Sungen. I just need to out the Chandra, right? That's an imperm. Alright, that's fine though. I don't need to add cards from my deck to my hand. Okay. At the end of the main phase, I'm gonna mistake here. Special summon the Archfiend. I don't think I'm gonna activate the effect. I'd rather have a... Alright, Saranir is fine. What can I go into here? I guess Flare Metal. I guess Dark Armed. I'm thinking right now, but genuinely speaking, it's just battle phase, right? I know this like unlocks them, right? But I know this is an imperm, so I know it is an imperm, so it would be like dumb to not play it out here, right? All right, we will give them the turn back. And they know that I know that it's a imperm, so the good thing is, like, we got rid of the one-off summoning, so the other Sangin card is offline as well, basically with mistake. And this shows lethal. It is imperm, as expected. Which is a weird thing to do because they're like unlocked now, so. Wallace, alright. I'm not gonna special summon from the deck, so. Genroku. Sure. They cannot add. I forgot. Alright. Alright, King. What now? Crash into? Yeah, they know. Alright, tribute this card. Special summon. That's fine. So what are they getting here? The cool thing is about only Chandra on field, they can't pull a fast one. Alright, they lost the Chandra. So what now? Alright, so they lost the Chandra. They basically have no way out here. They lost to Chandra. They could add a Genroku, but they can't, right? Because they're under mistake. Yeah, it's over. And you know, it's a Tenpai player, right? So I want to show them what I think of them. So what my opinion is on Tenpai players. So I'm just gonna... Aw, dude, why are you giving up? No, that's good. They gave up, which means they won't get any quest result, right? That you know, that makes me feel better. You know, a Tenpai player getting memed on while playing like 7 maxis. I think that's beautiful, really. I think there's something there. I mean, they could have gotten a Lightning Storm, I guess, right? Lightning Storm for after I banish the Chandra, but then, you know, if we're at a point where you like Lightning Storm my back row, I still have lethal on field, and you lost your tuner, which you really need, I think I'm winning. I think I'm winning after that. All right, let's get the pack. Oh my god, dude. Finally a deck that I know. Finally a deck that doesn't play the most random bricks of all time. You know, I guess I would be less mad if it wouldn't be just slop, you know? Just slop. We got Vicious Claws. This is a neutral card? Yo, that's pretty cool. Time Engine. This is a Metal Morph card. It does say Time Engine, not Metal Morph. Alright. So, quick summary of today. Let's summarize. Let's summarize. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Guys, I got the Hercules Beetle. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay. So where is the start? Somewhere here, I think. Yeah, Reaper of Prophecy. Such a cool looking card. Alright, I think somewhere here was today's start. For Hinotama, we can play Burn. We got Absolute King Backjack. A King Backcheck, yeah, right. I don't know what should be the thumbnail. King Backcheck, which is pretty cool. Then we got Avengered Savior, which is so cool looking. I think that's the thumbnail actually. Avenged Red Savior, which I love. Then Detonating Kuribo. A fourth Malefic Paradigm Dragon. Think that what you want. Yeah. I got Avenged Red Savior, which I think I still have cranberries. Zombie. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I don't know how to build a list though, so that's kind of rough. But it is good in here. That's pretty much true. What would you cut then? The question. Maybe Dweller. Yeah, I would cut a Dweller. I would cut a Dweller. All right. Maybe something else. What is this? Dwell. I know why it's in there, but I think Dweller is better. Then where's the? We got Poseidra. We got some good pulls today. Poseidra. Five-headed Link Dragon, I guess. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Clifford Genius is kind of a cool card, I feel like. And at one level 5 machine. And we got Vicious Claws, which is pretty cool as a card because it is basically wait, wasn't this the good card? I thought this was the free special summon. Wait, you can target one special. Yeah, no, this is a free special summon. You can target one hero and then special summon this card. Yeah, you just need a hero normal. All right. I really want to build the hero Tearlaments deck. I thought about like, there's one thing I don't want to do, and that's like put Fiendsmith in it. Hero, like, I mean like as a deck tech, right? So the problem with this though is kind of there are no good hero fusions. Like there are some, but no like generic ones. Not like use one elemental hero and one other material, something like that. Two heroes, which is problematic, or Tearlaments. You can go into Escuriado. If it would be like 100 attack for each hero, then it would go hard. 3 Destiny heroes. One hero, one water. You can go into Absolute Zero. What was the new fusion? One dark effect, so this one works. Sunrise kind of works. Darkest Night. The problem is it needs to be like, I was like, oh my god, this card is good, hold up, and then I read the second line. I remember. There's the new fusion. I want to check the new fusion out. I forgot what the materials were. Yeah, the problem with Neo's Lord is it needs to be like on the field, right? Alright. Good, but that's the summary for today. Let's yap a bit. And then, yeah, I want to talk about one thing and then, yeah. And then let's end the stream. Alright. Zombie. Alright. Thank you for watching. Is the music coming on? Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with more Masochist. I hope you had fun. There's some new spoilers I saw, and tomorrow we have to do the meme review, but that's fine. We will be back, and yeah. So the thing was, I got a comment which I still need to answer, which was, how do you not get more views? You've been posting super consistently for a while now. And I think there's like multiple reasons, right? But you know, truth of the matter is, I'm getting a lot of views, like relatively. And you know, the most important part is like the views are like getting higher and higher, right? I think like last week is now like the VODs have like 470 views, like the free episodes. That's like genuinely, it's going up. You know, that's the best week ever. If you want legitimate values. I think the other good one before that was like 430. But yeah. So in that regard, so we're doing good. We're doing fine. I want not to stream this long, but I don't know when the VOD will be up. But yeah, there's like a few reasons. I think the first one is, you know, I'm a VTuber at the end of the day, and people are racist, and then I'm a male VTuber. That's a problem too. But it's fine. It's fine. You know, I'm being funny here, but I think that there's actually I basically need to, you know, work against that. Then I think one other thing is like I'm doing VODs, right? This is like relatively like low effort, right? Um, and that's also a problem if you think about it. Like my channel is getting a lot of views for that, right? Like these are VODs, right? And if you look at like the best thing I can, like the best example I can give you is like Long Live Ria, who's like who has like 6,000 subscribers on her VOD channel, right? She gets like 50 to 100 if it like sticks, right? The VOD. So getting like 80 even to 100 with like the 122 subs that I have is pretty good. So yeah. And also at the end of the day, it is not a you know, marathon. No, it is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So yeah. I just need to keep at it. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Do I want to raid? I kind of don't want to raid. I just want to cut the video and be done with it. All right, because normally I'd stay in the chat and, you know, yap with the people there. All right, thank you very much for watching. We'll be ending the stream here, and we'll be back tomorrow in approximately 15 hours. All right, thank you. Bye.